Hey everybody, Rorree here with the Goddess Isis Coven, and we are back with story time. I am Isis. All right, so I'm Isis, the reincarnation of Isis in this lifetime. If you haven't seen some of the other ones, Isis has come back. She has been here 3 times as like a human being, and I'm the 3rd time. Okay, all right, so. I'm the reincarnation. She came back as me. All right. So, and you can scroll back to the earlier videos and you'll hear my story of how all that happened. Okay. All right. But today we're working on releasing stress and things of that nature. So, what I want to talk about in this segment, in this part, is doing a healing bath or a healing shower. So I take healing showers more than healing baths, but I do both. Now, with my healing bath or shower, I have created a tea that I use, and I use the tea for the bath, or I use the tea in the shower, and I squirt it on me. So it's in a squirt bottle. And I also created an oil with the same herbs that I use for the tea, and I anoint myself with this oil after my bath or my shower. All right. So you can use whatever you like for your tea, or you don't even have to use a tea if you don't want to, but some basic things could be sage. You can, make a tea out of some sage leaves. You can put whatever herbs in it that you desire. You can look them up. I sometimes get a 17 herb blend from the Crystal Fox locally here, made by Queen Osset. And I love her oil blend. I've been using that for years. So oftentimes I make my tea out of her bath, out of her, not oil blend. Oftentimes I make my tea out of her 17 herb blend. And then I make my oil from that, or I might create some other herbs to make my oil from, or what else or the spray. All right. So create whatever it is that you desire for your healing bath. I use salt. So I use either sea salt, Epsom salt, or some type of a salt scrub. And the first thing that I do is I take the scrub, I put it in my hand, or it just might be straight sea salt. I do that as well. What I've noticed is sometimes when I keep the sea salt in my shower, moisture gets to it, and then it's hard to get it out of the shaker bottle. So right now I'm using a salt scrub, but I normally use Himalayan sea salt, and I grind it up to make it a little finer, and I put it in a shaker bottle and put it in the shower. So anyway, so I use that. And then sometimes I put a little bit of essential oil, but that sometimes makes it a little stuck together too. But sometimes I put a little bit of some of my healing oils in it. And so I get in the shower, I shake it out, and then I start with my head, and then I bathe myself, but I'm standing outside of the stream of the shower, and I bathe myself with the salt. And as I'm putting the salt on, I'm praying over my body, and I'm praying to release any negative energies, release all negative energies from me, really. That any energies that are not serving my highest good, I go down my energy centers, and I release any cords and connections that are not serving my highest good. And then I send healing to where they once were. All right. And I go through my whole body with this, and I'm praying, I'm chanting. Sometimes I chant Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Sometimes I chant the Gayatri mantra while I'm doing this. Om Marvatva. Sometimes I'm chanting, but I'm praying a release on my body. I go all the way down to my feet. I do under my feet. So this is what I'm doing in the shower, okay? In the bath, I do it a little differently. But when I take my salt showers, which is at least once a week, I'm doing all of that, right? And then after I release, then I get in the stream of water and then I pray as everything is rinsed off my body. I just pray and release, and I continue with whatever chanting or singing or whatever I'm doing. So I release it all from my body. And then I bring in healing. So when I bring in the healing, I usually turn off the stream of water, and then I bring in the healing with my oil. So I told you I create an oil, and I put the oil in my hand, and then I go from head to toe with the oil, and I am sealing in my healing with the oil. All right, so it's like a healing, sealing oil, and I'm just massaging it all over my body. Now, if you want to make some oil, go get some olive oil, some coconut oil, like the MCT oil, whatever. You could get some, some light oils, grapeseed oil, whatever. Get something that is not clogging to the pores, something that you're not allergic to, and just from head to toe, do the oil and you seal yourself with the oil. And then I air dry after that, okay? So that's how I do my salt shower. Now, when I'm in the tub, then the teas, the salts, and everything go in the tub. And I like candles. I like candles when I'm in the shower too, because I could kind of still see the candle light flickering, and I turn the lights out. When I do it in the bathtub, I have candles in the bath. And then I have some healing music on. So whatever, like I usually do mantras because I'm gonna be in there for a while. So I bring in the music. And let's see, what do I do? I love certain music, and I love mantras. Usually when I do the bath, I'm doing the bath with a specific intention. So I've usually prepped a candle at my altar. I've usually I do my petition after the bath because then I'm more clear. So it's really like a ritualistic practice with me when I'm doing the bath, not just to release, and it's usually for a specific intention. And so I do the bath, and when I do the bath, I bring the waters up and I let the waters flow out. And so I'm doing a releasing motion with the waters and with my body. I usually am clean before I get in to the bath. So I might have taken a shower real quick before, because I want to sit in there a while and I don't want to bathe in the water. I want to heal in the water, so I've already bathed. And so I do this and I chant and I sing. I chant and I sing and chant and I sing, and I'm healing. I'm providing healing to my body. So that's how I do my healing bath. So I hope that helped you. If you have any questions, definitely ask below and I will definitely respond. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next one.